What's up, y'all? In an effort to kind of get back onto YouTube, I'm going to try and like revamp this channel almost into like a clips channel. So it's going to be very limited editing, maybe some cuts here and there, but nothing too crazy as far as editing. And it's probably going to be mostly for like powder coating stuff. We will obviously still include like our shop builds and stuff, and maybe some race days here and there. Update on the 3000 GT for those of you that are interested. Before it got cold out, and it is cold out at this point. It's been in single digits here lately. But anyway, so before it got cold, right at the end of the fall, I did go ahead, get this engine bay painted up with the plan to, it's all nasty now, but with the plan to drop the engine in here over the winter. It is January 26th, 27th right now, and that's how that's going. But anyway, so I'm thinking that this is going to be kind of like a clips channel now. Like I said, limited editing, and you guys kind of get the behind the scenes kind of deal on the powder coating, and then of course, like I said, the fun stuff too. So with that said, today I am powder coating. It's kind of a big job. It's a full like turbo system for a Honda V-swap. So currently I got the intercooler in the oven, just preheating, gassing out is what they call it. So take a peek in there real quick. Like I said, limited editing, so you guys are gonna see all this type of fun stuff. So intercooler's in there, getting all preheated. This was a used kit, obviously, so it does have some dings and dents on it. You just gotta work with what you. But that is going to be gold in the fin area, the top, the bottom, all that, and then kind of like a millennium jade green kind of color on the end tanks. If you've been keeping up with us on social medias, you've seen the gold and the green. That's all for one car, and we still got more stuff to do for it. But that's this color scheme, is the gold and the green. Here on the piping that we already did, it is very gold, so that's all the piping. And then you have the wastegate upper and the wastegate lower in there. The midsection on the wastegate obviously is a high heat area. Ignore that price tag. Cerakoted in a matte black finish. And then there's a box of parts that are a disassembled blow-off valve over there as well. That is going to be in that millennium jade. So yeah, currently just waiting on this intercooler to gas out. Got a few more minutes on that, and then we're going to pull it and start on the gold. So I have the chrome already loaded up into the gun. So the chrome's right there. It's a Super Chrome Plus, cures 15 minutes at 375, which in total is about a half hour in the oven, give or take. That time doesn't start until the part gets to temperature. I am using the Royal Coats, if I can find, there we go, the Royal Coats RC1 powder coating gun. This is homemade booth that I used eventually. I'm going to cut 2 more fans into that spot right there. And I still need to get lights in here, but I have the lights. They're just not installed. I gotta get them, install them, all that. And then behind there is just some box fans that are plugged over here. So just some box fans with filters. See that? Yeah, just a regular box fan with a filter. And then obviously you saw the oven. It's an Eastwood. I believe it's 4x4 by 6 tall. And then for small, quick parts, we also have that guy. This guy here, you guys will see that in an upcoming video. That's gonna be really cool. Really cool color picked out for that. Obviously, it's a motor soak gas tank. The front rear fenders for that we're doing. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down because we've got a minute until that intercooler comes out of the oven, and then I'll pick it back up when we are ready to go. Alright, Joe, intercooler is out of the oven for the gas out stage. As you can see, I did tape off these end tanks a little bit, because like I said, they are going to be a different color than the main part of the intercooler. So I did tape those off and put a nice fine edge on there. The customer in this case did not state where they wanted their line, so I just kind of took it upon myself to put it right down the middle of the weld all the way around, and I did do that tape line all the way around. That is painter's tape, not high heat tape, so that tape does come off before we go back into the oven. But for this purpose, I didn't see the need to use heat tape. I have no issue pulling that off before we go into the oven. So I used cheaper painter's tape than the considerably more expensive high heat tape that we use on other types of things. As you can see, I also only taped off the lines. I didn't tape that off. I will blow that off with air before it goes in, get that all cleaned up. So we are going to start now with the base layer of chrome. So we are going to start off with a chrome powder on this. I'm going to spray the whole center section in the chrome, take off our tape, put it in the oven, pull it back out, let it cool, and it will be chrome. Then we go into the main color, which is a transparent gold. It's over here. Again, you guys saw those pipes earlier. That is what the center section of this will end up looking like. It is just like those pipes that you saw a few seconds ago. And that is transparent gold over chrome. So first things first is to lay down this chrome. Let me get it sprayed out and I'll pick you back up. Alright guys, I just sprayed out the chrome. I did a very, very light coat on the fin area. As you know, it is an intercooler, so we do need air passing through there to cool off the air going through the turbo system. So that is just a light coat on the fin area, a nice good coat on the top and bottom. And you can see where I had that tape, we got some nice, perfect, crisp lines there. Blew the end tanks off, they're all clean and good to go, and I am getting ready to roll this into the oven. So I'm going to get that in the oven. I showed you earlier, cure time is 15 minutes at 375 on this. It's going to take half an hour-ish to do its thing. It's got to get up to temperature before that 15-minute time can start. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that in there, and when it comes out, it will be chrome. Alright, for anybody who is still sticking with us here, we are fresh out the oven with the chrome. You can see she's hot, she's still smoking. So that was in there for a total of 28 minutes to get a full cure on the chrome. For those of you that are watching it because you're just watching this video because you're just starting out powder coating, chrome is going to be the only color that you fully cure before you put your top coat on. So things like illusion colors, that's partial cure. But chrome, if you're using chrome as a base, full cure for that. So that chrome is fully cured. We obviously need to let this cool back down. I am going to have to tape the end caps back off. And then we'll spray the gold. The gold is going to take 2 coats in itself to get good coverage. So we will do that. We're going to do the first coat, throw it in for a partial cure. So it'll go in just until flow out, really, so until it gets the glossy, shiny look to it. And then we'll let it cool down again, throw that second coat in, do the full cure on that, which the cure on that is 10 minutes at 400 degrees. All in all, full cure on that, just off the top of my head from experience, is probably going to be about 25 minutes on that. Could be less, like I said, 30 on this, and it was 28. So, but yeah, so right around 25 minutes on the full cure on that. That'll be for the second gold coat. First one's just gonna be a light one, get coverage. Second one will be a full cure on that, and then we gotta do the end tanks. So, for those of you that think powder coating is just super easy, we're about 8 hours into this and still need to do 2 coats of gold, and then the end tanks in the green still. So all in all, just on this one piece, we're probably going to be about 10 hours in on this, including stripping, blasting, outgassing, all that type of stuff, and then getting all the color and everything on there. But about 10 hours on this one piece. So if you're working an 8-hour day, you're looking at this being a full day and then part of the next day. So yeah, just in case you guys are wondering why powder coating costs so much, that's why. This is not, it's not easy. It's not a quick thing. So all right, well, I'll pick this back up probably after the second coat of gold. So we'll get the second coat on, pull it, I'll show it to you guys. We'll prep it for the green, get it shot, and then get this thing finished up. And then once this is done, I was going to try and do more of the green today, but I think I'm just going to skip ahead to the hot stuff and get the Cerakote laid out. But this video is only going to pertain to this, so you guys don't care about that. This is strictly an intercooler video. So yeah, I'll pick it back up when we get the second coat of gold on. Alright guys, we are back. Told you I'd come back once the gold part on the intercooler was done, and it is, unfortunately. This is day 2 because at 1:30 yesterday afternoon we lost power, and the power was out until well after we could come back. I had plans already for the evening, so yeah, power went out 1:30. We called it for the day. Came back this morning, knocked out the rest of the gold on this intercooler. So this is after 2 coats of the gold. Light on the fins, but good on the top and the bottom. Let me take you down to the bottom here. The bottom's all nice and gold too. So yeah, that is where we stand with the gold. Next is to do the Millennium Jade green, kind of sparkly stuff on the end tanks. I can show you the actual color name for that. It is Forest Sparkle, and we are also doing that color on the blow-off valve. So I just sprayed out all the pieces of the blow-off valve. They are in the small oven, so even though they are not a part of this video, I'll go ahead and give you guys a peek at that. So those are right there, looking good. Still got 17 minutes on the timer for those. So yeah, I'm gonna start taping up this intercooler and getting it sprayed and into the big oven, and then it'll be done. That'll be the end of this video once it comes out of the oven with the green on the end tanks. So yeah, give me a, well, it'll be a second or two for you guys, but it'll be about a half hour for me here. So be back with a finished intercooler. All right, guys, there she is. Transparent gold. And what did we say that color was? It's supposed to be like Imperial Jade. Something sparkle. I don't remember. Let's see. Forest sparkle. So we got transparent gold and forest sparkle. I'm gonna turn on the overhead light so you can kind of, I don't know why it keeps strobing, but there's like sparkles and stuff in the green. There we go, you can kind of see it there. Yeah, so two-tone intercooler, gold and green. These end caps here are still taped. I gotta untape them. That's so that you can get the pipes on nicely, obviously. But yeah, there it is. Came out really nice. I'm happy with it. I know the customer is gonna be ecstatic about it. Just wish it was a newer intercooler instead of being kind of messed up like that. Got a big dent up here. But yeah, we took a fin comb to it and did everything we could. This is a million times better already, even just with the fins. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's a finished product. I'll include some pictures with everything we did for this little project at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, sticking with me, and yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if you want more like in-depth powder coating videos like this, or if you guys are good with just the shorts or whatever. Let me know. All right, peace.